And when it comes to the world of doing work from home jobs, there's so many different ones out there. But in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can use Google when it comes to helping you start a work from home job that's in demand right now, which ultimately comes down to finding businesses that do not have a website up and running. And it's going to be down to you to reach out to these different companies and use AI when it comes to building a website for them. And in today's video, I want to walk you through the steps that you need to know when it comes to getting started. Now, the reason why this work from home job will be perfect for a complete beginner is because you don't need a big budget when it comes to doing it. And as long as you've got a laptop and an internet connection, you're going to be able to get started straight after watching this video. But I do need to give a quick disclaimer before I get started and say that this video should not be taken as financial advice. All I'm simply going to be doing is sharing my own thoughts, my own opinions as to what I've personally been able to do when it comes to using the internet to make money. So treat this video as a form of entertainment or education, but I'm sure that if you're able to stick through this entire video from start to finish, you're going to know exactly what works, what doesn't work when it comes to starting a work from home job. Now, one of the first things that you need to do that a lot of people don't think about when it comes to starting this specific work from home job, which comes down to building websites for companies that do not have a website up and running, is that you need to have a website yourself. If you're able to get your website built with AI within a matter of minutes, it's going to help you when it now comes to you reaching out to all of these different companies. It's going to give you proof for you to showcase that you've been able to do it for yourself, so you're going to be able to do it for them. And the easiest way that you can do this is by using Hostinger. The reason why I recommend it, again, because it's easy to use, and it's going to be the same platform that you're going to use when it comes to building websites for all of the different companies that you're going to reach out to. So all you got to do once you're on this page is click on Claim Deal. Go through the process of creating your account. It's going to take no more than 30 seconds. It's going to take you to this page where all you need to do is enter your brand name and a short description. For the brand name, I'm just going to type in Website Experts. Of course, you want to make sure that this matches your domain and the general brand that you're looking to build up. And for the description, you can pause it, but I'm just telling Hostinger that this is a website for a website building agency. And the purpose for it is for us to, showcase to our potential clients. So I'm just going to type this in and click on create a website. Okay, perfect. So as you can see, Hostinger was able to come back with this fully built website that I'm going to be able to use straight away. If you want to change the color scheme, you're going to be able to do that on the right hand side. If you want to see the different pages, you can do that right here. And if you want to view it on mobile phone, you can do that as well. Of course, being able to make any changes to this website isn't difficult to do whatsoever. You're going to be able to do that by clicking on continue. But for now, I'm sure that you get the point as to what goes into building your own website. And in addition to building your own website, you also want to make sure that you've got a custom email domain as well. And the way that you can get that is by going over to Google Workspace. So just type it in there like that. As you can see, you can get a custom email domain for your business. This is going to be a crucial part of the process, so I'd recommend that you do it ASAP. You're going to be able to sign up for a trial, and just generally speaking, it doesn't cost too much money, but that's going to be the first part of this entire work from home job, which is giving you a professional online presence. But swiftly moving on to the second part of this whole process, which is building up a list of potential email addresses for companies that do not have a website up and running at the moment. Now, this is where a lot of people end up getting stuck because they're not sure how to do this in bulk, where they can get 100, 1,000 different emails all at the same time. And the strategy that I've been using is this one, by coming onto Google and just typing in this prompt or this search term that you can see on the screen. All I'm doing here is telling Google to scan the facebook.com site for any company or any page that has the keyword plumber, and I want it to bring me results back where they have a Gmail listed in their profile. It goes without saying that you can change plumber to any type of business that you want. If you want to change it to mechanic, tire repair shop, barbershop, there's a list of different types of companies that are operating right now, but for whatever reason do not have a website. And this is where you're going to be able to come in and build one for them. So, figure out what type of company you want to research, and from there, just type in this search term and then click on enter. So it should come back with all of these different results. As you can see, every single one is from the Facebook website. And in these different results, you're going to be able to see all of these different email addresses. So it's going to be from this point where there's going to be a little bit of manual work that you need to do. If I just scroll down, you're going to see that there's all of these different pages pages, and each of these different pages have all of these different results. So what you're going to need to do is just copy all of the data on every single page just like this. You're then going to come over to a blank Google document and paste everything in there just like that. And this is something that you're going to do for every single page. Don't worry, it's going to look messy at this point. You're just going to try and go as far as you can. And I've already been able to do it for the first 14 pages. I would recommend that you keep going, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to stop on page 14. And from the 14 pages on Google, as you can see on the right hand side, I was able to get up to 58 pages in this Google Doc. But once you've got all of the data for all of these different companies that you're going to contact, of course, on the surface, you're not going to be able to do much with this. So you're going to need to organize it with the help of ChatGPT. So you're just going to come onto ChatGPT just like this. You're going to type in this prompt. You're going to say, can you organize the data below into 3 columns: email, name of company, and type of company. And I'm also going to add this and say, mark the companies that have a website right now. So this is going to be helpful in a moment. So what I'm going to do is just come back on here and I'm going to copy all of this information and I'm going to paste it in here just like this. Again, it's going to look completely messy, but that's not the point right now. We're trying to organize it. So once you've done that, you're going to click on enter. Okay, perfect. So as you guys can see, it's now come back with this table right here. And, it's letting me know which ones of these different companies have a website and which ones don't. So as you can see, we've got up to 56 different emails just like that. And I do need to emphasize that ChatGPT isn't always correct when it says which ones have a website and which ones don't. That's why it's important for you to, manually check it yourself. So I'm just going to pick one at random. Let's pick this one. It says that it doesn't have a website. It's called Need a Plumber LLC. So for me to verify or double check if they've got a website, what I'm going to do is just copy their name just like this. I'm going to come over to Google, paste it in there just like that. Straight away, we can see that there's no website listed. The top result that we've gotten is their Facebook profile. So I'm just going to click into it. And just as I assumed, they do not have a website listed on their Facebook profile as well. They've got their email address listed, and they've recently been active as well. They've just recently updated their cover profile. So it's definitely an active business. And the only link that they've got to a website is this one that doesn't take you anywhere. So this would be the type of business that I would reach out to because, they're active, they have customers, they've got followers, but they do not have a website, maybe because they don't know how to build one. But stick with me because I'm going to show you exactly what I'll do when it comes to building a website for this particular company. I'm going to use it as an example. But for those of you that always ask me, Sam, how can I automate the emails that are going to go out to the list of different leads that I have? The way that you can do that is by using this tool over here called Make.com. Now, this video isn't sponsored whatsoever, but I've been using this recently when it comes to setting up various different automations. It's a really powerful tool because with this, you're not going to have to sit there and send out an email one by one. I'm going to quickly show you how it works just so that you got an overview of, what you can do after this video when it comes to streamlining the different emails that you're going to be sending. So you can create an account for completely free. And once you've logged in, there's going to be a scenario or sequence that you need to set up because the way that Make.com works is that you're going to be able to connect it to a Google Sheet. From there, you're going to be able to connect the data from the Google Sheet to ChatGPT or OpenAI so that it can write an email. And from there, you can connect OpenAI to your workspace email that you would have got from Google. So every single time that you add a new email entry into the Google Sheet, Make.com is going to be able to see that and automatically trigger the process so that an email is sent out. So let me quickly show you exactly how it works. So once you've created your account, it's going to take you here. The first thing that you need to do is come over here to where it says Google Sheets. You're going to tell Make.com that you want it to watch a new row. So I'm going to click on this one. I'm going to click on email leads, click on sheet 1. By the way, this is the spreadsheet that I'm talking about. You're going to have to format it, with the emails, company name, and the type of company. I'm just going to change this to the right headings and change this to 1. From there, what you got to do is come to this plus icon. You're now going to connect your OpenAI account. So I'm just going to type in OpenAI and select this option. It goes without saying that you're going to connect your OpenAI account to your Make.com account. I don't want this video to be too overwhelming. I'm just trying to give you guys the foundation. But what you're going to need to do is come over here to model, select the GPT model that you want to work with. I'm going to click on 4.0 latest. And it's going to be in here where you're going to enter the prompt. So I'm just going to come over to text content. I'm going to paste the prompt in there, and I'm telling ChatGPT to, look at the spreadsheet, look at the name of the company, the type of company, and write a appropriate email. You can pause the screen right now for you to get an idea of what type of email I want to send out. But from there, I'm just going to click on save. And then finally, I now need to connect ChatGPT to my Gmail account. So I'm just going to type in Gmail, click on send an email. For the subject of the emails that are going to go out, I'm going to put something like, do you need a website? And in the content, you're going to have to link it to the, customized email that ChatGPT is going to produce. So to do that, you need to select the right option. So I'm going to come over here to choices. Then I'm going to click on message, and I'm going to click on content. Then I'm going to click on save, and that's basically all you need to do. So every single time that I now add a brand new email into the spreadsheet, the make.com is going to trigger and everything is going to be automated. So basically what you can do is just come back over here to ChatGPT. For now, I'm just going to copy all of the emails, even though some of them say that they've got a website. Then I'm going to come back over to the correct spreadsheet that we're working with that's already connected to make.com. And I'm going to paste all of the data in there just like that. So as you can see, we've got the emails, we've got the name of the companies, the type of company, and literally because everything has been integrated, everything has been connected, I'm going to be able to instantly send emails out to these 50 different companies all at the same time by pressing this simple button over here. Now, of course, I'm not going to do it because I'm just showing you this as an example, but literally just like that, I can put myself in a position of being able to, bring thousands of dollars in. Of course, I'm going to have to go back and forth, negotiate with these different companies, but this is definitely a powerful way of being able to make money online, because once a company does get back to you, they're happy to proceed with you. All you got to do from that point is just go back over to Hostinger. You're going to get the brand name of the company that you're working with. In this case, it's going to be Need a Plumber LLC. So I'm just going to copy it just like this. Of course, guys, at this point, you would already have a proposal, a full description of the company that you're working with. Again, for the 5th time in this video, I'm just giving you an overview as to how all of this stuff works. And when it comes to the description for the website, I'm just going to type in something along the lines of, this is a plumbing business located in the USA. The purpose of this website is to allow new customers to book a repair job and to give an online presence. And I'm just going to go back over to their Facebook profile, and I'm going to copy all of this right here because it gives a good overview of exactly what they do. And bear in mind, the whole purpose of what I'm trying to show you now is the quality of the website that you're going to be able to build once you get all of these different companies reaching out to you. Okay, so there you go. That's the website that I was able to build literally within a matter of seconds. Everything looks professional, everything looks clean, and it was able to do it really, really quick. The reason why I recommend using Hostinger when it comes to doing this work from home job is you're going to be able to quickly get the websites built for all of these different companies. If they want to make any changes to it, all you got to do is come over to the editor. If they want a specific image change, you can click on it, you can move it around, you can change the text. You're completely flexible when it comes to whatever you want to do with this. And for a website of this quality, you're going to be able to charge up to $500, $800, even more. Of course, you may want to charge, a lot lower than that, because it's not going to cost you too much when it comes to building all of these different sites. But from my own personal experience, I found this to be one of the best work from home jobs that would be perfect for a beginner, because again, you can get started really cheap. You can get started straight after this video, and it's not going to cost you too much time when it comes to doing it as well. Now, if you've enjoyed this video at any point, you've learned anything from it, you've got any sort of value from it as well, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that YouTube can let you know when a new video has been released. And if you wanted to watch a recent YouTube video that I made not too long ago where I break down some of the best AI side hustles that will be perfect for a newbie, you're going to be able to watch that by clicking the link over there. Watch that straight after this, because that video has already helped out so many people, and I'm sure they can help you out too. But other than that, guys, I'll catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.